Alright, before I show you what I'm about to create, I need to show you something. Check out this channel here, 600,000 subscribers, all about space, Faceless. Look at these views, 50k, 40k, 124k per video. At these numbers, this channel's probably making thousands of dollars per month, maybe more. I mean, look at all these Faceless videos pulling thousands of views. No one on camera, just cool videos with voiceovers or music and clips. And here's something else. Check out this Reddit thread I just found on people making money with Faceless YouTube channels. There's literally a kid here still in school making thousands of dollars a month on the side. These aren't celebrities, they're not massive video production companies, they're just everyday people like you and me creating educational video content with AI visuals, and they're making money. Now today, I'm going to show you a tool that will help you create this type of video content in minutes, so that once you've watched this video, you can go ahead and chase this opportunity for yourself. So let me dive into this tool now and let me walk you through me creating one of these Faceless videos right now in the next few minutes. Let's go. Okay, so this is RocketVideos, and RocketVideos helps you make any type of video you want with AI. Now, everything we're going to make today is going to be entirely AI driven. However, I do want to make it clear that if you wanted to create your own imagery and visuals, you can actually use those within this tool as well. But I'm going to go full AI on this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Create AI Video here. And the first thing we need to do is just describe our video. So we just give a little prompt about what it is we want to create. Now, just to keep the theme of the beginning of the video, I showed shots of London Faceless videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a video about the Great Fire of London in 1666. The video should have old 17th century style visuals. So again, an educational video, Faceless on the Great Fire of London. Now, once we've done that, we can choose our language. I'm going to switch this to the United Kingdom. We can then choose stock or AI media. I'm going to go full AI for this video. And then we can choose the video type. So we can go story, explainer, pitch, realty, promo, or tutorial. I'm going to keep it as story because it's a story about the Great Fire of London. And then you can include a character. Now, I'm not going to include a character here, but I do actually think it could probably come up with something pretty cool with a character. But just to keep this completely faceless, I am going to go no characters. Now we click on generate. So what's going to happen now is RocketVideos is going to come up with a structure and an overview, if you will, a content overview of our video. So the first part is done, and RocketVideos is now produced as a content outline. So we've got an introductory scene, a sweeping view of 17th century London with an aged parchment overlay. We've got zooming on a mysterious flicker in a narrow street, growing inferno. And as you can see here, it's basically built a video through the steps of the Great Fire of London, which is really cool. So we've got an introductory scene, a spark ignition, so the fire starting, the growing inferno, city in chaos, aftermath and reflection. So it's built out a full video. Now, if I didn't like one of these, I can click on this pencil here and I can come in and edit this. I am going to leave it as is. You can also add scenes down here as well. Now over here, we can change it. So if we want a portrait, square or landscape video, I'm going to leave it as landscape for now. We can switch out the video type if we want. And we can now choose the style preset. So we can choose a style for our video. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to leave it as cinematic. And see what it comes up with. If we've got any special instructions down here, such as, female narration, male narration, whatever, energetic pace, we can add that in. I'm going to leave that blank. We've got no characters, but if we did, they'd appear up here. And if you didn't like the character that RocketVideos produce, you can regenerate it really easily. But I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm just going to click on next. So what's happening now is our visuals are being generated. So as you can see, we've got our introductory scene here. We have our spark ignition scene and then our growing inferno scene. And on each of these scenes, RocketVideos is now going to produce visuals for us. And as you can see here, we've got 3 visuals being produced here. We've got 2 here. It's going to produce multiple visuals for each scene that you have. Now, this is going to allow us to check out these visuals, see which ones we like, which ones we don't, and then take it from there. Okay, so now these have all been generated. As you can see, these are awesome. So we've got our opening scene here. We've got shots over London here, and we've got, again, an older shot here of a street in London. Absolutely perfect. And again, if this imagery isn't what you want, so you think, not really sure on that one, you can delete it. So we can delete this completely from this scene, or you can regenerate the media here and it will regenerate a new image. I'm pretty happy with these images. I'm looking here, we've got a spark ignition there. Not sure on that one just yet, but the spark ignition looks good. We've now got fire across roofs. I'm not sure on this one because it's kind of very spotty with fire, but this one's great. I do like this one as well. And then we've got really smoky backdrops of old streets. Again, really, really good shots there. And then I love this one. So the ending here of aftermath and reflection. I love the old map style there. I'm going to keep that one. But you can see it produces all of the visuals for us. Now, the cool thing is, whilst it's produced these, it's also produced narration. So we have these parts here. So under each of the individual visuals, we have a narration. So the first part of the video is, in 1666, London unveils its storied past. An age world sets the stage for impending calamity. So it's basically narrating the actual video for us. Now, if we wanted to change the narration, and this is going to be important as I'm going to show you in a second, you can click on the pencil here and you can come in and re-script it if you want. But RocketVideos has fully scripted out the actual video for us. Every single one of these visuals has its own narration, if you will, or its own script. Now, the reason this is important is because we're going to add a voiceover. Now, as we saw with the Faceless videos, they all have voiceover or audio. Now, in RocketVideos, you can have both or either. So we have a background music track up here. So if I just play this, it might be quite quiet on video. And it's like a strobe track. That's not going to work for this type of video. So I'm actually going to remove that. I am going to select a new one. So you can see inside of RocketVideos, there is a ton of tracks you can use in here. So again, let me go back there. Let me browse the library here. Let me have a look at what have we got for acoustic. So let me try this one. So this is just a really slow guitar. That's going to work pretty perfectly. I'm going to select that one. So we've now got this one in here. So it's kind of, I mean, it's called a meditation track, but it's just a slow guitar. Again, you might not be able to hear that coming through on the video, again, because it might not be quite loud enough, but that is perfect for this video. Now, I want narration, so I want a voiceover, and we can have this inside of RocketVideos. Now, the voiceover narrator it's given me is this one.
Cloth masks are most effective at filtering out larger droplets.
And in fact, that isn't too bad. I actually don't mind that one. Now, if you didn't like the speaker that it's giving you, you can open it up here and they have hundreds of speakers you can choose. Now, the cool thing is, inside of RocketVideos, if you've got your own voiceovers in, say, 11 Labs or your own voiceover, you can add that in here as well. And RocketVideos does have its own voice cloning tool as well. So if you did want to clone your own voice inside this platform, you can do. Now, I'm just going to leave the narrator as it is. I actually think that narration sounds fine. Now we click on generate voiceover, and what's going to happen now is it's going to generate a voiceover based off of all this narration. So every single scene that has a narrator script here is now going to be turned into a full voiceover. Again, this takes a couple of seconds. As we can see here, we're almost done, and we've now got a full video with a voiceover. Now, the next thing we can do is create a pause between each scene. Now, this is by default set at 0.3. Now, from the videos I've created in RocketVideos, I actually think it works better as 0.1. But again, you can play around with that pause if you want, or even take it out. So we've now got our full video. Now, the next thing we can do, so we've got a video of images. So if we wanted to just go and create a video now of images, we can do. But RocketVideos also allows you to turn these images into actual videos. By clicking on the generate video here on any of these individual visuals, it's going to turn this into an actual video. So if I just go and select a couple of them, I think these ones down here, the fire ones, are going to look good as video. So we'll click that one there. And I think these smoke ones are going to look really good from a video point of view. Now, you can combine images and videos into the full video, or you can go all images or all video. That's up to you. Now, processing the videos does take a little bit of time. So I'm going to pause the video here whilst these process so I can show you what these look like, I should say, once processed. So there we go. So we've got our video here. So if I just click on play here, you can see now we are panning around the cityscape. That's perfect. That's a moving shot as opposed to just a still shot. If I look at what else it's produced down here, that one's still processing. Let me check down here. Those ones are. That one's now done. So if I click play on this one, as you can see, the fire is now burning. We're actually putting movement and, as I say, animation or video elements into our finished video. Now, the last two are going to process down there. Once those are processed, we're going to be ready to move to the next stage. Okay, so they're now done now, and as you can see from this one here, we've got timber houses collapsing as the billowing smoke ascends. So as you can see here, another action shot of houses collapsing. We've got this one here as well, a similar thing. Now, the only thing with this one, as you're going to see there is a car that drives into the shot that is a futuristic car. That is not a car you would see in 1666. So I actually, I'm going to remove this one. So I'm going to remove this media from the shot entirely, and I'm just going to keep this one here. So now we're ready. So again, you can customize as you go along here. Once we're ready, we click on save up at the top and we click on next. Now what's happening now is we're going to be taken straight into a video editor, as you can see here, with our full video laid out. So if I just pull out the timeline here, you can see the full video, and as I click play,
in 1666, London unveils its storied past.
We've got our strobe music down here, which hasn't changed. I'm going to remove that for now because that's the wrong music. I may add that one back in, but I just want to show you this video first. So we've got the voiceover, and again, I'll see if I can turn this part of the video up slightly so you can hear this, but we've now got the full video laid out.
In 1666, London unveils its storied past. An aged world sets the stage for impending calamity. A lone spark emerges.
So as you can see there, we've now got a video that, again, is faceless, all about the Great Fire of London. And effectively, I've done absolutely nothing here but click a few buttons, which is insane. Now, I may add another music track on, but just for the again, length of this video, I won't do that at this point. I want to show you something else. So inside of RocketVideos, inside the editor here, we can obviously keep this landscape. So we could, if we want to, change this to a square video, as you can see. We can even go portrait as well, as you can see here. We'll all resize. So again, if we want to create a short for TikTok or YouTube, which many faceless video channels do, we can do that in here as well. I'm going to leave this landscape just for now. We can then head over to media here and we can add transitions. Now the current transition, I think, is it on smooth fade or is it simple fade? I think it's on smooth fade, but what I want to do is I want to change it up to a simple fade so it's a little bit quicker, and then I can click on apply to all slides. That's going to, again, have a much quicker transition. Yeah, there we go. Way quicker. So it's not, again, having that dark fade. Again, you can choose a transition however you want here. Now, what's also cool is you can see we have automatic captions, which is what you're going to want on your videos. So again, we can click on the subtitles here and we can change how this looks. So we could go for something such as that. Now, there's one that I like here, which is, I think it's this one, Barb. Yes, this one is the one I want. Now, I don't want a pink caption here. So again, we can edit this. We can click on customize. We can change the fonts, the weights, all of that, and the size. I'm going to leave that as it is, but I'm just going to change the actual color of the actual words there. So there we go. There's the pink. I'm going to change this to more of maybe a dark yellowy color. Yeah, I kind of like that one there. Now, what we can also do is we can highlight words as they're spoken. So as we scroll down here, you're going to see active word animation. So we could put an animation onto the word. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have an active word color. So when I click on this one here, it's going to change the word that is being spoken to white. Now I can change that to a different color, but I actually think white probably works quite well here. So as I click play here now, you can see the captions are now, again, being animated as they're being spoken. We're going to go into a video shot here. You can see, I mean, to be fair, the video looks great, and I could have probably generated videos for all the images there, but we've now got a video that is completely faceless, all about the Great Fire of London, and I've had to do nothing for this video. It's been narrated, it's been written, and it's been created for me, all with AI. So all I need to do now is click on save, and then we click on export, and it's as simple as that. It takes a few minutes to export. You can see it up here, and we can literally just download it from these three dots here, and we have our video of the Great Fire of London. So there we have it. That's RocketVideos, and RocketVideos makes it easy to create this type of video content, whether you're using the AI visuals generated in the platform, or you're uploading your own or generating them elsewhere, throwing them into this tool and putting it all together. RocketVideos has everything you need to create this type of video content. Now, If you're interested in Rocket Videos, at the time of uploading this video, I have a special offer on this tool where you can grab lifetime access for a one-time fee. Now, it's usually a monthly or annual fee to use this tool. Now, in the description, you'll see a link that will take you through to a page with that deal on. Now, I can't guarantee that deal will still be there when you watch this video. Like I say, at the time of uploading this video is when I've secured this deal. But if it is still there, grab it and you can gain access to Rocket Videos for a one-time fee with everything I've shown you today. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe on YouTube. I massively appreciate it. If you got value from it, just hit that like button, hit subscribe, and you'll see more videos from me where I show you different AI tools and how to grow your business with AI. I'll see you in the next video.